Hey y'all, we're gonna talk about more vampires today. Sinners is a 2025 supernatural horror flick, written, produced, and directed by Ryan Coogler. Set in the 1930s in the South, the film stars Michael B. Jordan in a dual role, playing twin brothers who return to their hometown and soon face a great evil. The film also features Haley Steinfeld, Miles Catton, Jack O'Connell, and many more. So the writer and director, producer, Ryan Coogler, he has worked with Michael B. Jordan on a couple other films, including the Creed films as well as Black Panther. So they have a connection there, and it really shines through in this movie. The cinematography was beautiful, very cool 360 shots and how they moved around the club and all the dancing. And really throughout the entire feature, there were cool, unique shots that really umped up the pedigree of this film. The music made the movie. You take the music and the musical performances out of this movie, and it is a different movie. It's a different film. And it was so cool. The specific scene that I'm not going to ruin for y'all, but there's a specific music scene that happens during the flick that really kind of tells you about the symbolism, the allegories, the metaphors that the film is trying to get through. I just thought it was really unique and really cool. And I loved that part of the movie, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So the subtext and symbolism and allegories of the film seem sevenfold. Like, I could go into several different things. Is it about religion? Is it about racism? Is it about comparing the 1930s to now and the social tensions that rise there? Is it about love and loss? Is it about family? Is it about trauma? There's several different layers to this film, but ultimately, it's just a cool fucking vampire movie, man. There wasn't a weak performance in this film, at least not for me. Haley Steinfeld did great. One of the stars, Miles Catton, of course, who has an amazing voice. And that guy, if he doesn't already have albums out there, I assume he's gonna have some coming up very soon. The guy has a great voice. The villain, played by O'Connell, who was the freaking psycho kid in Eden Lake, Gis 1188 out there. Yeah, I don't know if you realize that or not. For those of you that haven't seen that movie, we talked about it before. Go watch that review. But he plays the main villain in this movie, and he does such a fantastic job. It made me really kind of think about his performance in the 2008 flick Eden Lake, and I was like, wow. He was on a really good villain course there, and he does great in this movie. The movie as a whole, I wouldn't call it necessarily a slow burn type of film as like some other reviewers are. I would say it takes its time world building, but there really isn't any vampire stuff until like more than halfway through the film, which again, this is one of those trailer things. I kind of wish the trailer would have left out the fact that they were vampires, maybe setting the stage for something supernatural or even making it seem like something wasn't quite right. But I think it would have been a really cool reveal if it just would have kind of gone in blind, not really thinking that, oh, wow, these guys are vampires. So my only criticism of the film really, as far as that's concerned, is the world building took a bit too long. I only say that because once it gets to the ending and the climax of the film, it seems like those flew by super fast. It was over. It was awesome, but it was over too soon in my eyes. Overall, I give the film, you ready guys? You ready folks? You ready the cat? This film is our first real rarity of the year. Yes, sir. Real rarity. It's been a while since I've seen a movie this good, and just the colors, the shooting of it. I was torn between rating it like a real great movie or a real rarity, but I fell on the side of a real rarity just because of some of the unique shots and the unique features in the film. I think heightened it and took it to another level. A lot of people are going to watch this film and fall in love with it. It wasn't particularly scary. 2 scaredy cows for atmosphere, a couple jump scares, and then for all the blood and gore that's mixed in there. But overall, it was just good performance, good cinematography, an awesome score. Like, I would buy the soundtrack to this movie. It's that good. And overall, it was just a fun, entertaining, good time. Now, I'm going to rant for just a second. So spoilers start here. Use the chapters below to skip ahead if you'd like. So here's what I want to rant about. Am I the only one that saw the movie and was like, fuck it, let's be a vampire? Like, I feel like the pros and cons of being a vampire, yeah, you got to eat people, I guess, whatever. But once you get into that state, it's just like, well, that's just, circle of life. Like, that's the food chain. That's how it works, right? Everlasting life, the ability to fly, superpowers. I mean, sign me up. I'll be a vampire. Yeah, whatever. Let's fucking do it, guys. But also in this movie, it was like the vampires. Okay, so this was a little bit of the metaphor and the allegory, right? It was like the vampires were a religion, but it was like a religion that you kind of actually wanted to be a part of. It all seemed like they were community driven and they just all wanted to be together. Even O'Connell's character, when he's talking to the twins, he's like, they don't really want you here. They ain't gonna let you stay here. In fact, the KKK is gonna show up tomorrow and try to kill every single one of y'all and take this clubhouse back. So to me, it was like the vampires were almost the good guys, except for the fact that they were killing people. But they were killing them just to bring them back to life, life as vampires. I just thought it was very interesting. And I was like, I would kind of want to be a part of this vampire clan. I don't know. That's just me. All right, ran over. All right, folks, that's it for me today. Sinners, you are a real rarity, and go see it in the theater, enjoy the soundtrack, enjoy the cinematography, enjoy the performances. I think you guys will really, really like this one. All right. Be nice to each other out there, and if you can't do that, at least don't be a dick. Peace. I aim to fly, like just to be able to. Sign me up.
Because kingdoms rise overnight and can fall in the same amount of time. You're arrogant.